With manapults, mollusk launchers and giant purple dildo weapons, the Saints Row series has never really shied away from the ridiculous. We took 2022's Reboot for a spin to see what we could get up to this time. From modesty emojis to wingsuiting off car roofs, here are 13 ridiculous things you can do in Saints Row. Saints Row has never refrained from allowing your character to walk around bollock naked, but instead of the standard pixel blur sensor, you can now apply emoji icons to protect your modesty. With everything from fried eggs and googly eyes to the expected peaches and eggplants, the latter being especially useful for disguising your junk when riding on roofs and searching dumpsters. Oh, that is not pleasant. Throwing dabs or praising the sun, or in this case, both, is hardly unique for games in 2022, but Saints Row, as always, takes it that little bit further. From whipping out a guitar, and the bird, to repeatedly punching yourself in the face and making repeated gestures to your co-op partner. Look, the game says it's shaking a ketchup bottle, so I don't know what the problem is. That's enough dicking about with gestures and stickers, it's time to get to the action. And what better way to do that than to belly flop onto this unexpected bike enthusiast. Saints Row has always had the slickest carjacking animations, but this one is top tier.
Appreciate the ride.
Now you have a bike, what's the first thing to do? Pop wheelies, of course. But what's better than a wheelie, infinitely more dangerous and defies the law of physics? Co-op wheelies. In co-op, you'll spend a lot of time together in your chosen mode of transport, so instead of sitting in the passenger seat like a lemon, why not get out on the roof and wait for the opportune moment to wingsuit off? Want extra cool points? Why not try landing back on the car that you took off from? Like this. This. Shit. No, not like this. This? This time. Like this. Nailed it, first go. The Saints aren't the only people trying to survive in Santo Ileso. The world is full of NPCs just trying to go about their lives, which you can inadvertently ruin. Nice quiet fishing spot? Not anymore. Mountaintop camping? I disagree. Just had your van jacked and got run over while trying to punch it? That's a fool's errand, I'm afraid. It's time to get back into the sky. Yes, you can jump from the roof of the car, but we've already covered how badly that can go. So why not shoot the winch of your nearest weather station to get some serious air? Alternatively, grab a helicopter with your co-op buddy, fly as high as you go, and then do some falling with style. Throwing grenades is passé. Why not lob one down the enemy's trousers and chuck them instead? Speaking of passé, having simply one retina in an eyeball is extremely 2021. Saints Row's character creator is packed full of tools to create a legion of freaks. Speaking of which, you can even get your character looking like Dune's Baron Harkonnen, fresh out of that oil mud bath thingy. Although instead of camera angles, we went for a cupcake to protect his modesty this time. Baron loves cupcakes, that's officially canon now.
Finally.
Back to violence, and you can find and swing this extremely familiar looking mobile meth lab, causing chaos in the roads while the boys in the back are cooking up some crystal. The ultimate display of violence though is the return of insurance fraud, an insane burnout style crash mode using only your ragdolling body and some other bodies for impact to rack up the cash. And lastly, and perhaps most importantly, here's the true ridiculous revolution we found. You can flying headbutt someone in the balls.
Those dealers won't bother you anymore.
There's some of the ridiculous things we found to do in Saints Row, but we're sure you can find a ton more when the game comes out on August 23rd. For more on Saints Row, check out our hands-on preview, and for everything else, stick with IGN.